Hello everybody, and welcome back to some more Sky Factory 4 with Janky Nick. Hello!
Hey, welcome back.
Nick, welcome back to the inside of James Nick, where we always start, or usually start, you know, it's so nice and cozy and warm.
Especially when I enter James's core, Isaac. Like I'm right inside James right now.
It's like a really smooth, warm jelly that you get to move through.
Yeah, that's got like waving around.
So Nick, between episodes, Nick, I had a talk with head office, right?
Mm-hmm.
And she was blabbering on, and I wasn't really listening to what she had to say, Nick. But they said something about moving and breaking into the tech sector, is what they said.
Oh yeah.
And so I went out, and I thought it was a little odd, right? Because breaking into places is illegal. I thought it's a bit odd for head office to be encouraging criminal activity, Nick. But they were insistent that we should break into the tech sector. And so between episodes, Nick, I got a few friends, and we broke into a nearby data center, and we just stole these molecular assemblers here.
Oh, nice.
And I also evicted all of the pre-existing animals that were here. Nick, to be fair, most of them had left already. I think it's terrible work conditions that we have them in.
God, Isaac, this horse, right, has been just walking in my face, Isaac, for the last few episodes. I'll just be doing my business, and this will be walking. Look at this. Yeah, God. Look at it. Oh, God, I hate it. Anyway, carry on.
So yeah, we just, we broke into the tech sector and we stole all of these molecular assemblers, Nick. It also happened to be next to an ancient Greek temple, so we just grabbed some pillars as well while we were at it. We thought, if you're going to be criminals, Nick, you might as well go all the way, right?
Oh, exactly. That's how Pablo did it, Isaac. That's how I want to do it.
Exactly.
Oh my, right.
Nick, he's our best horse. Look at his speed. His speed is 3. He's the fastest horse we have.
He's running at 3 right into me, Isaac.
Oh
Jesus Christ.
You can take your stress out on this guy, Nick. This guy's only a 2.2er.
Yeah, well, he's being good, Isaac. He's been a good boy. Okay, so the order is...
You want to explain what you're doing?
Hi, everyone. Welcome back. Basically, doubling our ores is not good enough, so we're going to quadruple these ores. So I have temporarily taken down the first part of the chain in our ore processing system, and I'm going to add in the purification chamber, the chemical injection chamber, and the crusher that I made last time into the mix. My question was, what was the order again? Was it chemical injection chamber, and then purification chamber, and then crusher, and then enrichment chamber, and then energized smelter?
That sounds right, yeah.
Okay, right.
So while you've been babbling on about that, Nick, I have begun our first forte into fluid applied energistics, Nick. I have set us up a ME fluid terminal, so we can now see all the fluids that our system has access to. I have stuck a fluid storage bus onto a dense water source here, although I don't think this is going to work. I think we have to have the dense water source pump out into like a tank and then put the fluid storage bus on that tank. Thankfully, Nick, we do have black hole tanks from Industrial 4 going, which,
my God.
I mean, they sound pretty dense to me, man. So I'm going to try something like this real quick. Does that work? It totally does. And so hopefully, Nick, if I go back up to our fluid terminal here, we should be able to see some water. Now we can't, and that worries me a little bit. Where is the disconnect here? Hold the phone. Is this shown? This is lit up. This is a fluid. Wait, is this not right? Oh wait, this is not right, Nick. This is not right. I'm a fool. But hold on, Nick. I made a fluid interface. What I need to make is a fluid storage bus. Completely different things, Nick.
Different kettle of fish, Isaac. Or wait, we can't say that, can we? Because we can't put fish in a kettle now because of all those laws.
The laws, yeah.
Sorry, Peter. I'm referring to a person, not the corporation.
I don't know where the origin of the phrase kettle of fish comes from, but I assume that's just the name of a group of fish.
Oh, no, it is, Isaac. However, I think it's still illegal, so I can't.
Still, okay. I can't. Well, that's fair, Nick. That's fair. So, I mean, you're on the side of caution, It could be, perceived that the message is that you want to put fish in kettles, and that's,
exactly.
Here at the GOC HQ, we don't tolerate that, Nick,
We don't tolerate that behavior, Isaac.
We don't tolerate that at all.
That's evil, man. That's real evil.
Real evil, Nick. Real evil. Here we go. Black hole tank. These tanks are real easy to make, man, which is nice. He says as he tries to make one and doesn't have the ingredients. That's fine. Eye of Ender and Le Bouquet. Boom. And another bouquet. So, Nicholas, do you want to come and take a look at this? It's pretty interesting.
Yeah, just a second. I will be over. I'm just setting the outputs. Yeah, what's up, man? Are you upstairs?
So over here, I just picked a random location, but over here we've got a dense infinite water source pumping into a black hole tank. You look in the black hole tank, and it can store a bunch of water. You'll see it's still going up. It can store 2,147,483,647 millibuckets in total, Nick. And right now it's just going up from the dense water source. And then on that, we've got an ME fluid storage bus. Now, Nick, if you fly on back up inside of our good old pal James here, you will see that we have a new ME fluid terminal. And if you open up the ME fluid terminal, Nick, you'll see that the water buckets that are inside of that tank are accessible in the system.
Oh, this is beautiful. So we just have free water anywhere and everywhere on tap, Isaac.
Free water anywhere and everywhere, Nick. And the best bit is as well, if you have a bucket in your inventory, you can just click on that water slot and it will pull a bucket out into that. It'll pull like the water out into the bucket in your inventory.
Yeah, this is real good. Here we go.
So any liquid you need, you can just pull it out and have it. Even better, Nick, it instantly filled up this diamond bucket that I have with all 10 buckets worth of water. So it just instantly fills it all up. I know, Nick, it's brilliant.
That's beautiful, man.
And then down here by my evaporation tower, Nick, what I can now do is stick down a fluid export bus like this onto the tower. And then, do you have a bucket of water that you've just grabbed?
I do.
If you open that up and you set that to export water, so you open that up and then just right-click in the middle slot with the water. Or maybe left-click. Boom!
Yeah.
And now it's going to keep this guy filled up with water.
Full of water. Oh,
Look
this is beautiful,
at that.
Isaac.
Fantastic. I do need to actually hook it up first. I've also got another one here for brine. So brine is going to be another liquid in our system.
Yeah, so you can pull out brine so that, when all our machines are not doing anything, you can have brine be on form, Isaac.
Exactly, Nick. Exactly. I can have it running at full speed, Nick. And, if ever you get a little bit parched whilst you're doing your other work, Nick, you can just come over, take a quick sip of brine.
Yeah. I love this, Isaac.
I don't know about you, man, but I love just, whenever I open a can of tuna, I just squeeze that brine right into a glass and, sip it throughout the day, man.
You know what they say, man? They always say that the most hydrating thing for you is brine, Isaac.
Yep. It's just salt. It's
yeah,
great.
Exactly. Salt is classically a hydrating substance, Isaac.
The most hydrating. Yeah, it's pretty freaking good, man. It's pretty freaking good.
Yeah, man.
Oh, man. So I've got this resistive heater using 500 redstone flux per tick right now. I don't really have a good metric for how much brine we're going to need at this moment in time. So I'm not going to know that until we have this set up, Nick. But essentially, we've got brine ready to go. And if memory serves me right, we need hydrogen chloride for this top bit for the purification chamber. So where do we want to put all these machines, Nick? So we're kind of running out of space. We need an electrolytic separator to turn water into hydrogen and oxygen. And then we need a chemical, like a rotary condensator or something like that, to combine the chlorine that we get from the brine with the hydrogen that we get from the water into hydrogen chloride. So we need a space to put a couple of machines.
Yeah, this is really giving me stone block PTSD, Isaac, from when I was forced to do chemistry against my own will.
And then we need to pump all of that hydrogen chloride into these top loaders of mechanism machines. Yeah, again, we can. I think hydrogen chloride is a fluid, and I think we can pump that into here.
Into the ME system, maybe even, no?
That's what I mean, yes. We can put fluid export buses on the back of these as opposed to... So they don't necessarily have to be, like we can do this, right? They don't have to be...
Yes. So you're saying, where do we actually put these machines?
Yes.
A bit of space around the side of this thermal evaporation block, Isaac. It's not centered along the square, so it's only natural, right?
No, not my doing, right? This is the size of the multi-block, right?
It was out of your hands, Isaac. It was out of your hands. So you know what they say, Isaac? When life gives you lemons, turn them into limes. So you go on.
When life gives you lemons, drink brine. Okay.
Drink brine.
It kind of defeats the point of having the AE2 system, though, Nick, if I do it all here, no?
Oh, so you're wanting to, input and output fluids, Isaac?
wanna, you know, show off
you can still input and output it into the AE system, Isaac, even if it is here, just to really show off, right?
I mean, Nick, I'm thinking actually, real quick, what I might do is, first of all, I noticed that there is a pillar missing from here. I don't know if you took this down or if it was just torn down.
I think that was always
in a previous life,
Isaac. Yeah, in previous life.
But we've got some space like here.
Yeah, you wanna do what you wanna do, Isaac? Then you do it, man.
Nick, you know what, man? I do want to do what I want to do, man.
Hot damn. Yeah, you put it. You do. Look at the horse getting excited. He's wagging his tail everywhere with his bloody 3x speed. Yeah, but you're going to turn around and walk into me, aren't you? Look at him. He's all happy and stuff.
Oh, what a guy. That guy being all happy and stuff. What a piece
not loud.
Get out of here, you monster.
You monster.
Oh, man, why do you reckon, like, humans don't wag their tails when they're happy, Nick? You know?
I mean, I'm sure our tailbones give a little jolt side to side, Isaac. I mean, I definitely waggle my bum when I'm happy. So, I mean, if I had a tail, that would be wagging, you know, like no tomorrow.
That's brilliant. I don't know. I feel like humans need more external signs of happiness, right? You know, they smile and that's fine.
They smile,
you know,
they say they're happy, they jump with joy, but that's not enough.
But
Where are the tails?
I can't be expected to read all of those hints, right? Just because someone says they're happy, they could be lying, right?
Exactly.
So how am I supposed to know what is real and what is not? So I need a definitive moving part of the body. You know, I need like, I don't know, man. I need something to move very, very obviously when somebody is happy.
Right.
Like maybe their ears start to flap.
Yeah, like Dumbo.
Yeah, but like rapidly backwards and forwards. They cause a slight draft. They're moving that fast.
Right, like a fan.
Exactly, man. Exactly.
Yeah, I'm into
That's what
that,
I want to see. You know, why
I'm into that.
We need to work on that, man. I'm pretty sure we can get that. We can make that into a reality, right?
Business idea, right? Okay. I'm thinking, right, instead of obviously having the crate system that we had before, should we just output from the ME system into the tops of these chemical injection chambers?
There's a slight problem right now, Nick, and that is that we're not actually getting anything from... So, like, all of our resources up until now have been coming from these bonsai pots, right? And ideally, we're going to keep up the same system, I assume, you know, but maybe put in some of those higher levels of mulch. Is it? Mulch.
Yeah.
Is it mulch?
Yeah, it's mulch. It's mulch.
It is. So the highest tier, the blue tier, requires blue slime crystals, which need to be... no, wait, what does it require that's difficult? We need HDPE sheets and HDPE rods. Those require liquid ethylene and oxygen. So we do have to go through a bunch of mechanism stuff to get that highest tier of mulch. But right now, these are not hooked up, Nick. They were disconnected when we moved into the tech sector. Yeah. So right now... There's nothing in the system for you to pull.
Right.
If you know what I mean? Like the resin and the acorns from here are not going anywhere. The question really is, how do we want to do this? Because like in this chest over here, we have, you know, iron ore. We've got lead ore, gold ore, diamond ore. We've got all of the ores here as well. Going forward, do we want to use bonsai pots with high tier mulch? Or do we want to use maybe like more drills?
I mean, we get more stuff with drills, Isaac. That's the thing. We get a whole variety. Now, that's both an advantage and disadvantage. The advantage is we get more stuff that we don't have to actually go through the tree thing with. However, the bad thing is, Isaac, is that we might get some random stuff that we don't want, and then we'll have to create another. We'll either have to ditch it or create another row of machines just to process it.
Yes.
So it's kind of a case of the quests and stuff we have to do, or our future goals, do they require significant amounts of something that would be generated by the drill, or is it all pretty chill with what we have from the bonsai pots? That's the question, Isaac.
I think so, Nick. Now, that really depends on how much of this path we want to do, right?
Right.
Because I've mentioned before, Nick, in the All the Things OMG LOL quest line, there are 4 quests that pertain to nuclear craft and its fusion reactors. There is one that wants us to make a max size 24 by 24 by 24 nuclear fusion reactor, and one that wants us to make another similarly sized 24 by 24 by 24 fission reactor. And if you type in like reactor casing or anything like that, they all require like tough alloy.
Oh no, Isaac.
which means we're going to need a ton of ferroboron and lithium. Ferroboron, of course, being steel and boron. And so I think we are going to need more than just the core 8 resources that we've been, bonsai potting up until now.
Right. Looks like we're going to have to start drilling into our heads the idea, Isaac, that we need drills.
Oh, man. I like the play on words, Nick. Very creative.
Thanks, man. I'll try.
Yeah. But for now, Nick, if you just want to whack a storage bus on this compact chest and then hook that up to the system, and then for now start exporting, iron, silver, gold, tin,
what
copper,
we already have.
Yeah. We can work the rest out in post.
In due course.
We can just edit in the rest, right?
Yeah, that's how we've been doing it all these years anyway.
Exactly.
If something's not on, we just edit it in.
Exactly, Nick, exactly. We don't actually do any base building. We just have somebody go through the footage frame by frame and draw in.
Yeah, exactly. In nice paint, because we're evil.
Exactly, man, exactly. Okay, I need more flux points as well, actually, here. We need so many. Like, I do love the flux networks, Nick, but when you get so many machines, you just need so many of them. It's madness, man.
I know.
Absolute madness.
Hey, Isaac, I'm hooking up to your pipes. There we go.
Okay, my AE pipes or?
Your AE pipes. So, right, I have export buses on all of the tops of these chemical injection chambers, Isaac. So they're ready to get exported into, I guess.
Okay.
From the system.
Okay, this is good, Nick, because I am on the brink. Actually, I don't know, how do we transport gases? I forget. Do we have to wait, like gas? Oh, the mechanism has its own tubes, Nick. I always forget.
Of course it does.
I always get the name though, because you type in fluid and it doesn't come up. They're called pressurized tubes, is what they're called.
Right.
Okay, here we go. How much steel do we have? Loads. Nice. Okay, cool. That's fine, Nick. This is fine. This is fine. I might need a magic wand.
Right.
But don't sweat it, Nick. Don't sweat it. Oh no, it's okay. I don't need a magic wand, not yet at least. You're gonna hate the way that I. Oh no, this is actually fine. You're not gonna hate me, Nick. You're gonna love me.
Okay, all right. This is good, man.
Nick, look at this. Look at this. Look inside this chemical infuser, man. We are making freaking hydrogen chloride.
Dude. Man, this is beautiful.
Hydrogen chloride. Exactly. Oh,
give me
so
a
good.
bit of hydrogen chloride.
Hydrogen chloride.
Oh.
I just need 2 more of these bad boys. Boom. And we really need to hook up the like the ender pearls and the obsidian to the AE system, so that we're not having to constantly tab out to get those.
It is. This is correct, Isaac. This is correct.
So have you got export buses pumping all of the ores to the correct place?
The ores aren't being pumped yet. We just need to choose our ores, Isaac, and put them in. And then we.
But you've got export buses set up to go?
Yes.
Nice,
they're all
nice.
hooked, man. They're all hooked.
Okay. Do you want to come pick the ores then? You want to come pick like iron, copper, tin, gold?
Before I do, Isaac, let me
silver.
just hook up the import buses on the other side. Oh, that's the wrong place. And get this show on the road. 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. And boom.
Okay. So I think this is working. I want to dump the oxygen because we don't need the excess oxygen. We'll dump the excess sodium because we don't need excess sodium on this island, that's for sure. So we're making hydrogen chloride. Now, the question is, how much hydrogen chloride do we need? Also, I don't know, presumably, Nick, it says fluid bus, and fluid refers to both liquid and gas, right? So, presumably, the AE system is capable of holding hydrogen chloride, right?
Right.
Whether or not it actually is capable of holding hydrogen chloride is a different question. But I'm gonna test it, Nick. All right, I'm gonna test it. I'm gonna see if I can get hydrogen chloride into a black hole tank, and then from there have it accessible to the system, right?
Okay. And meanwhile, I'm going to put iron ore in here and hope. Okay, so it's in the chemical injection chamber, but I don't think this chemical injection chamber here has the hydrogen stuff related stuff yet.
Yeah.
Okay.
Never fear, never fear. I am on the case. Here we go. So we're gonna have black hole tank. Again, apologies for the pipes.
It's all right, man. I love pipes.
Not much I can do about that. It does appear that maybe I need like a gas canister I know mechanism adds gas tanks. Yeah, so I think, but again, I don't know if once we have, I don't know if AE2 can work with the gas tanks, right?
Okay.
Like I can put a gas tank down here, and that's going to start storing gas.
Yes.
Ideally.
Yeah.
Let's see, does this work? It does. So this hydrogen chloride in this gas tank, right? Now, the question is, if I get a fluid storage bus and I stick it onto... Oh, we don't have any of the things required to make a fluid storage bus. That's fine. We need... So I did set up auto crafting a little bit, Nick. I haven't set it up. We've got we've got the materials now to start auto crafting. We really need like a constant supply of oak wood, man, because I hate coming into the system and then finding out that we've got 0 oak wood planks. Like it's all in log form, and it's just, you know, it's one extra craft that I don't want to do, man.
Exactly.
You know?
Exactly.
Not about that.
Iron, copper, tin. What else do we want, Isaac, to be processed? Sometime in the world.
Gold, silver, lead.
Yeah.
Osmium.
Gold. Silver. Do we have any lead ore being made, or is that? But oh, yeah, no, we do lead.
Yeah, man. I'm pretty sure all of the ores are being made. I think
We have uranium ore too, Isaac. So, I mean, that's pretty wild. Osmium ore, I don't think we have any, unfortunately, Isaac. However, that can be arranged by the use of more drills with special foci in them, Isaac.
we don't have what being made.
Osmium ore. We have osmium amber, however, not osmium ore.
There's no osmium ore in this chest.
There's no osmium ore in that chest, Isaac.
Oh, wow.
Have a look. Nothing.
Wow.
Zilch. Nada.
Oh, man.
Numero 0, Isaac.
Oh.
But yeah, like almost all of these are ready to go, Isaac. I'm going to make some acceleration cards for the import buses just so that they can keep up.
Oh, what the? Oh, my. Okay, so... Oh, all right. So it looks like Applied ENERGISTICS 2, the default mod, adds a fluid storage bus, a fluid terminal, all of that stuff, right? All that goodness. But for whatever reason, according to AE2, gases are not fluids. All right?
Right.
So gases cannot be stored here, Nick. However, the add-on mod, Extra Cells 2, that adds in like the massive, 8,647,000 kilobyte storage cells, adds gas import buses, gas export buses, gas terminals, and gas storage buses. It does mean we're going to need a separate terminal for gases. We need a gas terminal now, which
but we can make
Nick's
it work.
Nickname. But yeah, we can make it work.
Cool. Well, this is good, Isaac. This is good. All right. This is good to go, Isaac.
Nice. Nick, I am on the brink of revelation,
greatness.
of greatness. Yeah, here we go. So I got a gas terminal. I need a gas storage bus, which is this guy here. It's just a lot of yellow dye, surprisingly. I also we need so many freaking pistons as well, man.
Oh, yeah. I made a load, Isaac, though. I made quite a large amount for you.
Nah, we've got none, man.
Oh, I made... Oh, maybe
Fresh out.
turn them all into acceleration cards. They aren't sticky, though. Oh, they are sticky, though. They might be all sticky.
We had neither. I've just made a bunch of sticky ones.
I must have used them all, Isaac.
We were fresh out, man.
Fresh out. Apparently, okay.
All fresh out.
Fresh out.
So that's gas storage bus, and then we need multiple gas export buses to export our gases. And of all things, Nick, we are out of yellow dye now.
Of course we are, Isaac. Of course we are.
Thankfully, it's not too bad. Okay, so Nick, where are you at? You're down here, right?
I'm down here.
So hopefully this works. So gas storage bus onto our gas tank. Ideally, this will work. And then over here, we're going to have, get rid of this. Is this one iron, the first one here?
The first one is iron.
Okay. Gas export bus. I don't know how we go about, moving gas, like specifying which gas we need it to output. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know how that's done. Here we go. Does this work? Okay, so the hydrogen chloride is being shown in the gas terminal. I assume that if we get a gas tank, and I just like pull one out, I assume we can use the gas tank to specify which one. Let me test that real quick. Test that thesis. Okay, so I've got some hydrogen chloride in my gas tank. If I were to come down here and put the gas tank... Oh, it totally works. It totally works. So, boom. And then it looks horrible, but we're going to hook it up like this.
It's working.
Is it putting gas in there?
It's putting gas in there and it's processing the iron, man.
Nice.
Boom. 4 iron shards should go into the advanced purifying factory. It's not working.
So you need to, on every single one of these, if you go to the side configuration.
Yeah.
Click side configuration. Top right, you'll see it says right now eject off. Top right is an auto eject button.
Needs to be on.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, I see.
Yes. Once that's on, which you didn't turn it on, but I'll do it for you. There we go.
Also, I'm doing it on all the rest.
I thought you were gonna. Once it's on, that should, in theory, work. Now, my theory from now on is that. Hold on. Chemical injection chamber. Oh, so you got the purification chamber next, yeah?
Yeah. This is in factory form. Let's see if I can physically put them in. Oh, I can't. Yeah.
Oh, no.
They go in, but it's not.
They go in?
Oh.
What?
But it's not purifying them, the iron shards.
This needs oxygen, I think.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. Is that oxygen? Let me check real quick. It is... Oh, but see... Wait. Iron ore in a chemical injection chamber makes iron shards. And then iron shards in a purification chamber with, yes, oxygen. So oxygen, we do have being... made. It's down here. It's coming with the electrolytic separator, and so I can probably find a way to tweak that in. Oxygen, like that, and then boom. So oxygen is being put in.
Yeah, and it's transferred as well.
Oh
from
wow, look at that.
There we go.
It was, oh my goodness, it was an issue with that. Okay, that's interesting. So now we obviously run into the issue of not having enough enough of the other goodness.
Look at this, gone into the crushing factory. And then it should go into the enrichment chamber. Oh, beautiful. And it's ×4, Isaac. Oh.
Nice. Nice.
Boom. And now into the smelter.
Oh.
It is go. Lovely.
It's nice and slow.
It's nice, so we can upgrade that with plenty of speed and energy upgrades in the future. But
it is nice and slow. I don't know how you plan on transferring power to these guys.
I'll figure it out. How are these things being powered right now?
I mean, I think they just had a little bit. I don't know how they're being powered right now.
I don't know how the chemical injection chamber and stuff had any power in the first place, but I'll figure that out. We can use knobbly technology, Isaac, don't you worry.
Right. But, I mean, okay, yeah, I guess we could put like a knobbly end here.
Yeah,
that's how
like round the back, there's a bit of space as well.
No, all the backs need to be filled with.
Oh, they need to be gassed up. Yeah, we do it around here. Yeah,
it's got to be in the front. It's gonna look horrible, but
it's gonna look horrible. But we can cover it with a nice, beautiful facade, Isaac, and then just like hide half of the. We can try and make it
look less horrible. Oh man, yeah, I guess that can work. Also, you know, this tower here that of electrolytic separators, chemical infusers, and advanced.
We can
gas
cover
tanks
that too, Isaac.
Is a little dire, Nick. It's a little dire. My thought process was maybe about putting this into like a compact machine, maybe hiding all this inside of a machine that we can, you know, just hide somewhere and not have to look at ever again. That's my part of my thought process there, Nick. But really, now, Nick, at this point, we need to look at Power Man, because all of these, whilst they will work, in between episodes we can set the rest up to make them work, you know, as well. The problem we're going to run into is one of power, right? Everything right now is extremely slow, and I think even at their base speeds, once we get everything hooked up, we're probably not going to have enough power to run everything. And if we want to speed things up, especially stuff like the electrolytic separator, which requires a butt ton of power once you start speeding it up, I think we're going to run into some hard walls, Nick. So I think next time we're going to come back, we're going to look at getting some kind of new power setup up and running. Maybe looking at getting like a tiny little fission or fusion reactor up and running to kind of prepare us for the max size 24 by 24 by 24 fission/fusion reactor that we set up in the future, Nick. But that is a problem for future Nick and future Isaac to deal with. For now, as always, guys, if you did enjoy the video and you want to see more Nick and Isaac Sky Factory 4 videos in the future, be sure to go ahead and hit that like button, leave a comment down below, subscribe if you're new here to get notified as soon as new videos go out. As always, thank you for watching, and we'll see you guys next time.
Goodbye.